Hey guys, it's your girl Jeffrey. There I go with the ums. All right, so hopefully I got all the ums out. I'm a horrible storyteller. My family could tell you that. I could be trying to tell a story and it just, oh my goodness, it is just all over the place, or it's either all over the place, it's all botchy. Oh my god. So anyway, I just thought about my trip to Philadelphia last year in 2019 with some girlfriends. We stayed at wait, is it oh yeah, we stayed at an Airbnb. So my girlfriend booked the Airbnb, and I still might jump around because my memory is shot to hell. My girlfriend rented a nice, cute little Airbnb. It was in the hood. It kind of reminds you of a storefront. So but once we got inside, it was really cute. It was nice. And but we didn't really feel scared when we got to the neighborhood because nobody was really out. It was in July. We didn't see a lot of like dudes and stuff like, I'm from New York. I live in a city, but not not New York City. I live closer to Canada. Um so see, there it go. Oh, so yeah, we didn't feel nervous or anything. Um, we had this nice big old 2019 expedition. Boy, look at here. That thing was nice. I had to get my turn to drive, and it was so weird, but fun. Anyway, so we get to the room. Oh God, what stories am I? What the hell? We get to the. This is Philly. I'm trying to think. The bed bugs was the bed bugs was in Philly. Okay, because we took another trip somewhere. Oh, that was this Ohio. That was Cincinnati to the Cincinnati Fest. Okay, that's a whole separate. That's not even that that worked out fine. That was good. So the Philly trip, yeah, that was where the bed bugs come into play. So we get to the room, we get all settled and everything, and it's in the evening, so we just relaxing, trying to figure out what we were supposed to go somewhere to some event. Oh my god. So we were attempting to start getting ready. And what happened was I'm laying in bed. I'm just laying in bed or whatever. And my girlfriend went to the bathroom to take a shit. She took a shit. So basically she flooded the toilet, has messed up, stopped up or whatever. So she caused the owner, like, what, can you come over here and figure this out? The owner, like, I'm on the other side of town. Go downstairs and ask the neighbor. So we go downstairs, knock on the door. This older gentleman, I mean, he looked like a crackhead, but um we just had to press through that. So we were like, could you come help us? The lady, the owner said to come see you about the toilet. It stopped up or what have you. So he comes upstairs. He's really nice. Oh my God. He worked on that toilet and worked on that toilet. Oh my God. Then the toilet started running over. Oh my God. So basically, he ended up replacing something. He got it to work. Okay, fine. The event we were supposed to go to, we missed it. Okay. So now it's like, all right, we just gonna turn it in for the night. It was enough drama with the toilet. So that tired, that made us, that just ended it for us that night. So I was laying down and one of the girls came in the room. I don't know if this was the first night or the second night. I think it was so, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's it's bed bugs in that other room. They found a bed bug." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh shit." But at the same time, I'm like, "Shit, thank God it ain't in this room." I got jumped up. And matter of fact, I did check the mattress before we, got settled and everything, and before I actually lay down in the bed, because we talked about that all the way there. Like, I don't want no bed bugs and this and this and that. So we checked like the seams of the mattress and whatever. And, I didn't see anything. So the girls in the other room, apparently they saw something. I didn't want to see it. I didn't, hey, it wasn't in my room. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Whatever. So I don't know. I don't even know what they did in that room. If they flipped the mattress, they spread it down. I don't know. Um, so my girlfriend ended up calling the landlord back, and the owner or what have you says basically, well, y'all must have brought him. So, so that was, and see, I didn't know. I only knew certain girls in the group because I'm the type of chick that I can rock and roll with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I've been on plenty of trips with, as long as my girlfriend that plans, she's usually the planner. As long as I know her, I don't care who else come. To be honest with you, because I don't. My thing is this: I'll walk off and do my own damn thing. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to. I'm not. That's not my thing. So, but anyway, I only knew I knew a couple of the girls. The one, the ones that had the bed bugs, I didn't know them. So I don't know whether they brought them or not. Whatever. So I don't know. I stayed away the best I could because we're still in the same house. So anyway, um, I think I just fucked that whole story up, y'all. I told y'all I'm 41, y'all. This ain't right. Lord Jesus. I might have to say disregard that story, but that's true. It's still a true story. But what happened was, what I do remember for a fact was we got in the truck and we were on our way to, it was a roots event, uh like a music fest. So we were on our way. Jill Scott was supposed to be there, yada yada, all these people. Blueface had just came out. He was performing. What's that girl? Oh my God, what's her name? Queen Naja. Oh, Savage 21. Anyway, so we got in the truck and the girl was like, I got some bumps on my arm. And then I think that's how, I might be mixing up the stories, but I know for a fact that happened. I think that's how the bed bugs came out. Okay, so the first part I told you might be actually the second part. Oh, anyway, so I just prayed. I was like, Lord, we just like, oh, what we gonna do? We was on our way to the fest, and so we decided to just go to the festival. Nobody else had an issue. Nobody else had bumps. Nothing. So we get to the fest, and we having a good old funky time. I was I was going to buy some food, and I'm standing in line because they had these food trucks lined up on the side. And I don't know if anybody, I ain't got but so many viewers, but I'm sure people from Philly know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so I was getting my food, and this girl, this little skinny girl, it was so, first of all, it was super hot, super duper hot. So, and these girls had all these weaves and just hair. I'm like, it's too damn hot. I forgot how I had my hair. I think it was, oh, I had it cut short. I think I even sweated it out. I think. Anyway, I know I ain't have a whole bunch of weave in my hair because it was just too damn hot. So I'm standing in line, and this girl, she was standing in line ordering food. She had this long wig on, and she was skinny, and it was so hot. The next thing I know, the girl passed out. Wig fell off, just went back, fell off her head like that. So I'm like, oh my God. So, everybody crowded around, the ambulance came, whatever, took her away. Woo, woo, woo. Or no, she got back up and got fanned off or whatever. Oh God. So, okay, so that was the first sign that something had gone awry. So we proceeded to go on and have a good old funky time. The city girl was there. I say city girl because the other one was still locked up, JT. So the one that remained, she was performing. She was lackluster, probably because I believe I found out later that she was pregnant. So she was whatever, and so we just hanging out, having a good old funky time. We walking around, looking at the men's. We see the men's and everything, and we just, enjoying ourselves. So, um, they had them. They had all these different places where you could go to hear the music. So we went to one end and we worked our way back because we wanted to catch Jill Scott and the Roots and all that. And 21 Savage had that song, whatever it's called. So work our way back, and um after standing for a while, we like, okay, we look around, people sitting down. So we had our blankets and stuff. So I proceed to sit down. I had just sat down, and I put my phone on the side of me, and I was sitting on a blanket and we just chilling, relaxing, and I just started to close my eyes, and out of the corner of my eye, I think I heard the noise first. However, it happened at the same. I mean, it must have happened at the same time. The noise, the people was screaming, and they started trampling, and I had to get up in the midst of all these hundreds of people running. I never forget. I know I seen not too long before that, it was a mother and a baby in the stroller. God only knows what happened to them. But so I had to get up in the midst of the stampede. So I get up, phone, then left my phone, started running. I had flip flops on. I trip and fall on top of everybody running, 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 running. Hundreds of people. So I had to get back up, and I'm like, oh God, please, Lord Jesus, please help me. So I managed to get back up, and it was so crazy because we ran near the food trucks, and that's when everybody stopped at the food trucks. And the next thing you know, we like, well, what the fuck happened? So apparently Somebody thought they heard a gunshot. Somebody said it was probably, they think it was a speaker that blew that sounded like a gunshot. Child. So I went back to try to find my stuff. Well, we all was trying to go back and gather up our little things and everything. So luckily, when I walked back to my spot, one of the girls from my group was gathering up my shit and the other girl's stuff, thankfully. So I got the phone back. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I got the phone back and then we left. So we leaving out. This girl walking with us, she done lost a shoe. She like, shit, I only got one shoe on. I don't give a damn. I don't know where it's at. God. So my girlfriend, she knew some other girls that had went separately from us. And they ended up in the hospital because apparently they had got all kinds of scratched up and whatever else. They had some, pretty uh semi serious injury enough to shit go to the hospital, I guess. But I had scraped my knee or whatever, and I had maybe a scar on my leg, whatever. Thank God I came out alive. So we so okay, we walking out the park. Mind you, fast forward, we found out later that Jill Scott and the Roots and them had came out to perform later on that night, which is mainly why we came there. But anywho, so we walking back to the truck. It's daylight out. It's still daylight out. And I don't know if anybody is familiar with those little shit, they like little rabbit turds almost. They come from the tree. They fall off the tree and like it'd be hundreds of them. Just like little pebbles. Little round pebbles. They look like dog food. Um so we walking on the sidewalk and this car I don't even know like if you can visualize this shit. This car rolled past and rolled through a whole bunch of those little things. And they started flying. And we looking around like, what the fuck? Oh my God, we getting hit. What is going on? So the pebbles was just falling on our head. What's the matter? Oh, what you doing? So anyway, so the pebbles was flying over, and I was just like, I hate Philly. I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back. So, and on top of that, um, okay, so let me see what day was that. Day after, day before, whatever. We call ourselves going to find the so-called Philly cheesesteak. Now, here where I live, we got cheesesteak for days. We know how it get down. We know how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to have the grease draining through the bag, yada yada, all that stuff. So we go to the wrong damn spot where they gave us put some steak on some bread, this thick ass bread, and that was just a waste of money. It was like ew, like no. So anyway, got rid of that. But in the midst of that, while we was waiting on our food, I had to go to the bathroom. Now this was nighttime. I had to go to the bathroom, so I'm like, um, it's a little bar full of white people. Nothing wrong. I don't, that don't bother me, whatever. So I'm like, shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's probably one in that bar. Cause the Subway place, I think it wasn't open, just it wasn't open to sit down or nothing like that. So that's why I couldn't go in there. But the bar, I go in there. I'm like, can I use the bath? Can you tell me where the bathroom is? So he put me to this room by the front door that I just walked in. Man, I had to pee so bad. But when I walked in the bathroom, I barely, the damn toilet was damn near at the door. So I'm pushing the door open and I'm like, what the hell? I can't even get in here. So I get in there, I use the bathroom. I'm like, oh Lord, get me out of here. So I just hurried up and got out of there, Lord. But yeah, so that's my Philly story. And I don't know, man. I may have to go back to Philly again just to see one more time, but I didn't get a good first impression, that's for damn sure. I'm not saying it's a bad city. And they got some narrow ass streets too. And we had this big ass expedition. But it was an experience to say the least. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon.